How's everybody doing? It's a great day. It's a good morning. What's BTC doing? Oh, imagine that. Nice little run, BTC. 37.6, huh? Gotta love it. Let's get over in this Discord. Boing, boing. There we go. All right, Bitcoin. Tight daily range, tight weekly range. What is Bitcoin doing? It is running to the top side. Second standard deviation move right now. 95.4% chance. Hold on here. Yep, 95.4% chance Bitcoin has found the high of the day. The 95 for Laplace is actually down at about 37, a little over 37. But you do have the second standard deviation, normal distribution. Got a monthly resistance level too. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, second, or is it third? Yeah, there's another. Not first. Good. Got up to the first resistance level. Now, let's jump over here real quick. Let's go to the monthly. Let's go to the monthly. Let's let this UPM power up. There we go, baby. Have reacquired the 33 power mean. It was at $37,000, 37,002 to be exact, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. About $5 ahead, $500 ahead. Top side of the power mean band on the monthly, 39,724. Been calling for it. Let's see if we get it. We're gonna get it today. 95.4% probability that says no, but Bitcoin is in pump mode, so you do never know. All right, Bitcoin's a beast right now. Let me see this weekly. This thing is blown out. Good Lord. It's trending through the 2SD band as well. Trending above reverse Fisher. Indeed. You see those? Yeah, 9 and 33 log MA variance still rising. Returns above the mean. Climbing. Waiting for the 99 to flip. Let me go down here. Let's see a 5 days. 5-day flip. Blow this up a little bit. It indeed has. Indeed has. So it's just that weekly. Let's see it. Let's see here. 3 day. Beautiful. Returns are arising. I mean, this whole freaking move up here, man. Returns are coming down. Right? All this action. Variance coming down, negatively correlated. Now it's rising again, positively correlated. Trending hard on the 3 day. Wow. DLP rising again. Goodness gracious. Bitcoin is in pump mode. Indeed, having an outlier on the 2 day. Having an outlier on the 2 day. Gotta love it.
On the 4 hour.
Gotta love it. Oh,
4 hours been making those moves on following that intersect, like we spoke about yesterday.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Outlier
Got those intersects,
daily.
and it's been following right along as expected, making nice moves. Beautiful example, right, of what are nice moves.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Oh yeah. Oh
Very
yeah.
nice.
More hidden bull, having an outlier on the daily, starting to drop back into trend. All the volatility is expanding. Look, volatility on the daily after that last nice big pump, totally crashed. Full volatility expansion. I'm talking the low length. 2,400 still pretty high. The 981 though got down to about it looks like about a 13. 525 was at zeros. It's good to see. Good to see. I love my new chart setup too. Very simple. Keep it simple. You see, we are populating a little bit of bear div. Bitcoin does not care right now. It's just trend. Trend is your friend. Trend is your friend. 4 hour just flipped. 99 just flipped back. Returns above the mean, variance rising. Look at this tight band too. Goodness gracious. Holy smoke. Wow. So we had wave trend cross down Fisher again. The only thing the data set did was come back down, test the top side of the power mean band, and literally just jump from there. Well, if you look at the VRE, look at the tight daily range. I mean, it was literally screaming, we are going to trend today. And then you look at all the macro time frames trending. This is a no-brainer. This BTC got more. We're running for a third standard deviation. Oh, boy. Let's see. What is that number at? There's a 99.7 Laplace. Actually, my bad. We're at the third. geez. No. Give me a second here. What is going on? No, we're at the second. Third's up here by the 99.7 Laplace. Usually 90. Laplace distribution's kind of crushed down on price action right now. 99.7 Laplace is usually up here at the fourth standard deviation. That's why I got a little confused for a sec. So that 3SD is about 38.6. Pull this down a little more. 40,795
on the daily,
second
we're
resistance level. That's a little bit outside. That's about almost about $1,000 outside top side of the monthly power mean band. Which, if we're looking at the power mean bands, guys, it's about all we got to go off of right now. It's blown everything else out, except that monthly. What happens then, right? 39,724. So we're about $1,000, right? That second resistance level, second resistance level at the monthly is about $1,000 above. What's the top side of that monthly up there? What is that, the top side? Boy, I am just struggle busting this morning. Taking third, third's up there about 46K. Wow, where you going, BTC? Things are pumping. Damn,
right,
Solana's up 13%.
Right now,
holy shit!
On the daily, Bitcoin's right at the 1110 RMLR.
Right. Yeah, I haven't even got to the RMLRs yet.
Yeah.
Bonk is up 70% today. Go Bonk. Let's go. Love that little dog. He's a little cutie. my bonk is showing profits. Take that profit, he said. Maybe. I don't have a ton of it like I did last time, but I do got quite a bit. Solana. Let's take a peek at this on the VRE real quick. Then I'm going to go over to the RMLRs. Yeah, Bonk's at the 2SD as well. Or not Bonk, Solana, Jesus. 2SD, a tight daily range on Sol as well. Actually sent a wick down through the 1SD to the downside. I mean, it's pretty powerful. Do a 1SD to the downside on the daily and then rip it up to a 2SD. Good stuff, Solana. Almost back at $50. That's what I'm talking about. Still about half the value. Still about half of its value. More than half. I mean, Bitcoin at 40K. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Let's get back on.
Bitcoin's right about half the ATH, even a bit more than half the ATH now.
May 1st, huh? Let me do something here real quick. Let's take a peek here. Where was it?
It was a half like earlier today or yesterday. Right in the halfway mark.
Seems about right. I mean, it's the top of that candle is about 84 bucks. Bottom side's 46. I'll tell you what, man, we're about right on pace here. Indeed. All right. Not going to get a lot of history on Solana there. Not going to get a lot. Having an outlier. Beautiful. Beautiful little outlier. Had some hidden. Popped it. Good stuff. What about, let's see this 4 hour. And Solana was actually back almost at its daily power mean band. Top side anyway. 4 hour. Yeah, nice. Jesus. Solana looking strong. This 4 hour outlier is bugging. Some nice volatility expansion, trending. Everything's trending. See if we got the 90-minute wave trend on that pullback. I'm sure we did. Little pullback. Yeah, right there. Look at the wick right to it. And then it just ripped. Right through that daily range. And we just showed it. Had a tight daily. All right, so everybody's probably like, oh no, get your short pants on. Woo! How'd that work out for you? Let me see here.
Indeed.
90 minute. Go to this weekly. Jesus. Pull this back a little bit. Let's scale this down. Yeah, 41,732. 41,732 is the 30 length RMLR. Nice. Beautiful stuff. It's on the weekly too. See this monthly. Remember, this is the massive range. Got above that 33 power mean on the monthly, as we just saw on the right. Just showed it over here. Boop. Power mean band. And the monthly. There's that 33. We're right there. Beautiful. 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 Yep, 37,002. Can we say, I remember people, oh, can Bitcoin stay above 27? Well, hey, we're at 37 now. So, yeah, go figure. All those YouTube jimmies out there, they are literally clueless. Pretty funny watching them scramble. Let me see the 5-day. Yep. Got the 7 crossing up the 30, or the 11 crossing up the 30 right now. And it's crossing up the 33 power mean. Let's see. Gonna cross back down right over here. But then, boy, it takes off a little bit. Looky there. Goodness. Yeah, 40K, man. 40K. Is the party gonna continue? Why everybody's still talking about a bear market? These people kill me, make me laugh. Bitcoin was at 15K, 15 to 35K. People have been, oh, this bear market's brutal. Oh, this bear market that. God, man, what is wrong with people? That's right. Pretty funny. Never gonna learn, but you're gonna be speaking out of your arse when you don't have leading information. Yeah. Look at that nice 2-day mean reversion. Went sideways right to the 11 length RMLR. It's popping off of it.
It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down, or sideways.
The 2-day 95.4 Laplace 37,750. I mean, dude, 37,749, 748. Look at the high, 747. I mean, literally sitting right at it. Beautiful. Oh, Bitcoin, you're so lovely. The RMLRs, love you, Bitcoin. Let's see what we got here on the daily. Yep. Just nailing that 11. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Does it break it? Yeah, it does. Let's see where we're at 513 right now. Let's see if today can close above it. Be a good move. But obviously that is going to be above. Let's see, what's that number again? 66. Of course it is. Good. I'm glad it changed. It was 37,666. I guess that'll work. Jesus. Even crypto's trolling us. 37,666. Jesus. Yeah. They're trying to get control. They're clueless. Yeah, man, this is going to be tough. You can close right underneath the 2SD. All right, 95.4% chance it can close above that level. Let me see here. Not above. What is that? 37. Let me see. 37,709. Considering you do have the two absorbing everybody taking their profits, not a problem. We got some big boys buying in too. This isn't retail traders buying a 0.1 Bitcoin. This is big money. Big money coming in. Yep. Corporations probably. Who knows? Trying to get a piece of our crypto pie. Well, them shorts fell off 30%. Let's take a peek real quick. Have a quick laugh at the leverage traders. Let's see here. What do we got working? Clown World. There we go. 202 million in shorts have been liquidated in the last 24 hours. Oh, you poor shorts. Good Lord. Hey guys, let's short a trending. Bitcoin's trending on all the macro time frames. Let's get over leveraged in a short. Come on, everybody follow me. There they go, charging the hill, and they ran over a landmine. Good Lord. What are we going to do with these people, man? Hey, if you're tired of losing all your money, come check us out at Alpha Trading. You will never long a top or short a bottom. You'll stop using leverage. You'll start realizing what it is to be a volatility trader. And you'll realize what a scam leverage is in a volatile market. Ridiculous. Leverage in the right hands, Can be pretty powerful. When you're scalping low time frame volatility, wake up. Stop it. Stop it with these leverage swing trades. Look at the longs, right? Bitcoin is just pumping. How do you get 41 million in long liquidations? Now this is all crypto, right? This is all crypto. 41 million in long liquidations. It's ridiculous. I mean, just look at BTC. These time people get so over leveraged. So over leveraged. Keep adding on, keep adding on. You get a 1% pullback, boop, you're liquidated. When are they ever going to learn, man? When are they ever going to learn? Yeah, let's see exactly. 24 hours. 126 million of it is Bitcoin. Solana.
You know, they're never going to learn.
Yeah. 10 million in Solana. Liquidated. How? Solana's pumping its little proverbial nuts off. How do you get liquidated? How do you little longs? Or I mean, God, what was that long wise? Jesus, I'm talking shorts. Where are you? Let me see something real quick. Let's flip this. Yeah, okay, it's 1.82 million in longs, 8.34 million in shorts. But still, 1.8 mil? Just wow. How do you get liquidated? How are you getting liquidated? How is your freaking long getting liquidated? Because you're over leveraged. These little pullbacks, boop, boop. Just add more fuel to the fire, man. Come on. Actually, 100x leverage is good for you degens. Keep pushing Bitcoin to the moon, you knuckleheads. We talk about this all the time. During the bull run, started in 2015 all the way through the end of 17, right? If you weren't in crypto, well, you missed a party. But anyway, dude, you know how many people lost money during that bull run? Didn't make a dime. Just kept liquidating accounts. You know why? Because they kept trying to short Bitcoin. Why? It wasn't time. That thing was running like a madman. When was the time to short Bitcoin? Maybe when it does a 3SD move on a monthly candle and then pulls back inside the second standard deviation on a projection from 2015. Alpha trading for the win. That's when you short Bitcoin, right? And that is a short bias on your intraday trades, right? I'm not talking about getting into some 2-year freaking short. Crazy. So much money to be made in the crypto markets. People just want to use that leverage and get whacked. Pretty crazy, man. It does frustrate me, but at the same time, we need people like you, man. We need people like you being total degens out there, giving us your money. Bonk. Bonk's a riot. Yeah, let's look at this thing. Goodness gracious. What you doing, Bonk? Good Lord. Almost 4 standard deviation move there. Oh, wait, 1, 2. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 4 up here. Hanging around above the 3rd standard deviation. Good stuff. Bonk's pretty tied to Solana, so yeah. Heard there was some airdrops dropping too. I didn't get any. I don't know if anybody got any Bonk. There's another coin too. Somebody said was airdropping, pumping like Bonk did. Crypto, man. What are these airdrops you speak of? Just open your wallet. You might be lucky. Look in your wallet that had Zippo in it. Now it's got a couple grand. You're like, hey, where'd that come from? Maybe I should buy some Bitcoin. Oh no, I got to blow my nose. Okay. What now? Let's go back over to these RMLRs. I wasn't done yet. I had to go laugh at all these guys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see something. Quick peek here. All right, we're done with that. We are done with that. Okay, so on the daily, Yasha brought it up. Tapping that RMLR right now. Literally sitting like $20 below it. Beautiful thing. And the 4-hour he spoke of, we already looked at it a few times. It's really nice. Wow. Look at the 4
You'll
hour.
notice where it is. It's like right at the third the upside of on the RMLR on the 3012 RMLR. It's just shy of that third standard deviation to the upside. So if it dips a bit more, it could actually touch it. Depends. But yeah, it's getting set up for a nice mean reversion. If you look at the daily is still in mean reversion, even though it's gone up nicely, obviously. So last hit that third band. And even though we just mean reverted again to the 1110 from underneath it, right, we're still in mean reversion to the 3012, and the 3012 looks like we could complete mean reversion possibly around the 22nd, maybe sooner, maybe later. But it would not surprise me if it happened around that time, around Thanksgiving. Just, coincidentally, that's where it lines up on the probabilities here. If you look at the daily and the weekly, and it's like, yep, it could happen. Doesn't have to, but it could. And like we always say, you can have mean reversion to the upside or the downside or sideways, and you're seeing it happen right now.
Goodness gracious, this thing's got me
One of those things I love.
foaming at the mouth.
It's amazing. Just in the middle.
This 4 hour future projection is wowzer.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
That's amazing.
Got wood.
Mm-hmm.
Got wood.
Yeah, right.
Let's see here. Yeah, daily, man. Jeez Louise. Even the daily.
I'm not saying it can't go up. I'm saying it has to go up to the third standard deviation to the upside on the 1110. But if it does, right now, the third standard deviations at like
Yeah, Garcia.
Could happen.
Is what's crazy is they like try to swing trade short it. Or they're just like, no, this isn't happening. I'm a bear. Rah! Like 50% leverage. We'll see how that goes. Bye. Bye. Freaking bye. But yeah, if you're scalping, that's what we do. I will counter trade that bias, but I'm going to take risk off. But am I gonna miss those pullbacks? Guys, go back and look at the monthly and the weekly chart on Bitcoin when it was running 2015 to end of 2017. I think it was September of 2015 all the way to the end of 2017 before it really came crashing down. Look at the pullbacks. Jesus, we had some 30% pullbacks. This is what intraday you shift your bias, right? Intraday you shift your bias. Those were some great shorts on those pullbacks, man. Instead, what do people do? They get over leveraged. They try to swing trade it, right? They try to swing trade big over leveraged shorts when Bitcoin is literally macro trending to the top side. Pretty nuts, man. If you're shorting intraday and taking your profits, that's when you win. You don't win swing trading volatility with leverage. It's just not going to happen. You might get lucky every once in a while. You know what, though? You probably took your profit. These people just love to sit in their trades, which is just crazy to me. What the hell? Guess you don't like making money. You like giving it away to the high frequency trading firm algorithms or people that are using that leading information that they're programming those algos with. And here comes alpha trading to save the day.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful day. Dude, I had unplugged my Bose system from my computer. I don't know what's going on with this, and I'm just using the computer speaker, and it's just like night and day. I lost my subwoofer.
Oh yeah. I know. I feel your pain, bro. I know what it's like when you have like all you got is like a little speaker on like a little computer. And it's like, wait, I'm used to all the big sound. Where did it go? And you have to reconnect everything. I feel like.
Yeah. Yep. BTC's loving that 2SD, man. I'd be a bit surprised.
What were you doing? Were you cleaning out the connections or something?
You what?
Were you cleaning out the connections or something?
On what, the speakers? What are we talking about?
Like on your system. Am I losing you? Am I getting bad bandwidth here? I'll try to reconnect.
No, sound all right.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I was just wondering if you were cleaning out the heads or something on your Bose system.
Dude. And now I will add that it is probably about a 10-year-old system. But yeah, it's just got,
all right.
yeah, I mean, it's got these two little speakers, right? And then it's got
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
sub.
Subwoofer.
Big sub.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a big sub. But yeah,
Bose makes great stuff.
this left speaker is just all crackling and stuff. I don't know. I got to get back behind here. I got to. It's like a fucking jungle gym back here. Make sure I got all my connections secure.
Every once in a while, you got to clean out those. You know how it is. You got to clean out those connections.
Like the old fucking gaming cartridges. Pull it out, stick it back in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The millennials have no idea what we had to go through.
Yeah. What, do you have to touch cards in your computer? That's right.
Jeez. I remember when I first got a computer. I mean, I was like 32 or something. First time I got a computer, I was like, what is this sorcery? I was just like, I had life to live, man. I wasn't sitting around on the computer. I was out having fun. Let me see here.
That's great.
Yeah, man. Then, at some point, you got to actually start to build something and make some money. So I was like, okay, I can get one of these little computer things they're talking about, hyped up.
Yeah.
Started with Windows, battling that shit in the early days. I was just like, this is ridiculous. What's this Apple thing about? And then I got an Apple. I was like, this is easy. That's why I got sucked into Apple.
Yeah.
When you're first starting with computers, I mean, Jesus. A lot more user friendly.
Sure.
Talk.
Sure.
So yeah, then you get sucked into the cult. Next thing you know, you got the iPad, you got the watch, you got the freaking everything Apple. Suck in phone.
Yep.
I don't wear watches, so I don't have the watch, but I got all the other. I got a laptop, iMac, iPad, iPhone. It is nice. Everything's all connected. Everything's all connected.
And it works. And it works, and generally it has less viruses.
I make it really easy.
Some people will tell you
for them to spy on me. All right. Yeah, party time in the markets, man. Let's jump over in traditional and see what's going on. Because I did notice too, a lot of people would be like, oh no, the dollar must be pulling back pretty hard. Crypto's ripping. No, dollar kind of going sideways, to be honest. Yeah, look where the party is definitely not in traditional markets. It's okay. The high frequency trading firms, they'll track down that volatility. They know crypto's just nonstop. Look at Coinbase up at 8.3. Beautiful. Damn, almost 95.5 right now. 95.5. Go Coinbase. Show these traditional stocks what's up. How we party in crypto land. People will be like, oh, what, Coinbase have earnings? Nah, Bitcoin's pumping. Coinbase is just jumping on the choo-choo. Whoop, whoop. Let's go.
And Nvidia's up 1.88. All those Bitcoin miners must be on sale.
Right.
Disney's up. What? Disney's up almost 4% in the last hour.
Trash woke corporation. Trash.
Well,
they ruined.
They're trading up.
Yeah,
they're trading up.
Now today, wheat down. Aw, wheat farmers.
Wheat.
Lulu at 410 now.
What food
Jesus
around here?
Wasn't that at like 375 last week?
Noticeable.
Lulu go boo boo. What Lulu do? Lulu was literally like 3. What the hell was that? Hold on, man. When we were looking at
Lulu or Louie?
Lulu. Hold on.
Oh,
wrong.
They must have new yoga pants out or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody loves the spandex yoga pants. There should be a application that comes with them though, to be able to wear them actually like to the workplace, or it's okay to work out in them. But yeah, I've seen things in yoga pants that I should never have to see. Never. I'm just an innocent young man. There's no way I should have to be exposed to that kind of sorcery. Let me see here. Whoa! There we go. You don't know Lulu. Yeah, look at Lulu pumping. Lulu! 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 Hold on. Weekly. Let's go to 5-day Lulu. Oh, yeah, you go, Lulu. Yeah, I mean, we were looking at last week. It was like 370. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was like 375 right in here. I remember it was breaking that reverse Fisher. Goodness gracious. Wow. Yoga pants. Interesting. They got all kinds of cool little pockets. Let me see here. Guys, you shouldn't be wearing freaking spandex yoga pants. All you road bikers out there, got cute little outfits. Just wanted to say that. Well, you start going after the road bikers, you start getting some hate in the comments. Boy, they're sensitive people. Hey, it's not my fault. You guys are just wearing full body spandex. The hell? Hey, but it's for the win. I'm gonna shave my legs too. Can't have the air blowing on my hairy legs. God, man.
That's right.
Help me. And we're gonna ride 3 wide down the road and just block traffic on a highway too, because you need to share the road. Talk about idiots. I got a friend. Boy, they're dumbasses. Hope he's listening. I don't know if you think you're harder, that you're tougher than a vehicle, but there's some real jackasses out in this world that would love nothing more than probably just to run you over. So be careful out there, road bikers. Like I said, I got several friends that road bike. Several friends that road bike. Pretty dangerous, man. Pretty dangerous. Yeah, look at Lulu go, man. Jesus. Things going sideways today, but looking good overall. Let's pop this on SPY. CBRE. First, let's go to Dixie. Where you at? Let's check out old Dixie.
No.
Now, I talked about this. What's today? Thursday? Talked about Dixie getting into the weekly range and ranging inside that weekly range. It's exactly what it's doing right now. Exactly what it's doing right now. Here's the bottom, center, top is just out of view. Pull it down a little bit, it'll pop. There it is.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yeah. Just 106 to the top side. 105.38 to the bottom side. So 105.4. Looking for a nice bounce there too. You're at the 4 hour 95 for Laplace. Indeed. 2SD. Hanging down here. I'm telling you, man, even on the dollar. Plus distribution. Squeezing down. Yeah. Taking an elevator to it right now. What was that again? 105. 105.4 area. Let's see here. $1 Dollarini. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to get a little bounce here. And if it does, it hasn't hit top of the weekly yet. Don't be surprised, man. Telling you, this gets down here and bounces there, it's going to wreck the stock market. It'll, barring a few of those little outliers. Look at gold. Gold's like running with the dollar to the downside. Yeah. Down right. 8 off, not 8 off. Let's get this correct. Or made off. Let me see. Yeah, there's that center. It was 34. 1935. Pretty good. Where's the bottom of the weekly, man? Damn. I almost hit it. There you go. There you go. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. See gold close down around this area somewhere. You're below. You're back inside this monthly range. Talked about it hitting that. All right. Got a little flack for the 1960. No, gold's bullish. No, it actually isn't. Just retested some higher time frame bottom side of power mean bands and stuff. Started rejecting again. Like I said, next week, maybe dip farther down into this monthly. It's going to depend where this thing closes tomorrow, to be honest. You close to the top side of the monthly, could be a different story. You close inside it, look out. Look out, those bears are probably going to run it down. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. And I'm pretty sure that's around 1900, if you remember correctly. A little higher. What was it at? 1909 or something, if I remember correctly. Damn, I got a mind like a steel trap. Can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, but yeah, I can remember where the bottom of the monthly range is. Let's see here. Silver. Like I talked about yesterday, silver does not look healthy at all. A lot of macro volatility to the top side. A lot of macro volatility to the top side. And I'm sure people are getting tired of the narrative. Buy gold and silver. Buy gold and silver. The world's in turmoil. Blah, blah, blah. How's that working out for you? Or could you be in Bitcoin up how much? How much from the lows? When we were literally down there, I was like, this would be a great time to sell gold and buy Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was down around 16K. Now, Bitcoin's at 37K. $20,000 later, and gold hasn't done much. I mean, it ran back up a little bit, but I'm telling you, man, metals, metals. I'm not investing in them anyway. Would definitely rather put my money in the old Bitcoin. Take a peek at SPY here real quick. Take a peek at SPY. Now, what you doing? You're not long either. You're not long either, buddy. You'll be okay. What's this range? Came back down. I mean, granted, it's opening up above. I mean, it literally gapped up, came right back down to the daily, which is good because it did gap up without not from it, but it just tested it, so it's got that going for him. Above all the macro volatility, like I said, I mean, SPY doesn't have a bad setup, really doesn't. SPY does not have a bad setup. I'm telling you, you get Dixie bouncing down there, man. Look out. Is that thing all the way pulled back yet? Yeah, it is right now. Wasn't it 105.4? Yeah, pretty damn close. Almost at the bottom of that weekly, man. Almost at the bottom. And I am doing the massive P dance right now. Woo! What's up, Yasha? You talk for a few minutes? Are you busy? I know you're
Oh, yeah, I can definitely talk.
I'll be right back.
Definitely talk right now. Sure thing, man. I'll tell you what, if you guys are watching this for the first time, or if you're new to what we're doing on alpha trading, what we're looking at is volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. And what is that? That is leading information, the same kind of leading information that is used by the high frequency trading firms and their huge algos, or their big bots that trade most of the orders on any exchange at any given time. That's what they do. They roam the markets. And that's why we use the same math that they do, because if you use lagging indicators, the type that they'd sell you in traditional technical analysis, you're basically looking back at what was and have no idea what is or what is going to be. Whereas with the VEPS, you have a very clear idea of what is and what is going to be, because it's all based on that. It's all based on looking at the current and future information, and it's based on the maths that are relevant to trading. The volatility, which is the standard deviation of log returns on investment, also known as the standard deviation of returns. That is volatility, and you can see the same thing when you look at variance, which is the spread of data around the mean. It's another way of saying volatility. And what is entropy? Entropy is the dispersion of energy in space. Well, dispersion of energy in that sense of an asset on a market is basically the spread of the data of that energy, of that information, of that asset's returns going back and forth around the mean. And you see the dispersion of that energy, and it can either expand or contract, just like volatility, and it can be correlated just like volatility. And when you do the correlation of the volatility and you correlate the entropy, either one of them, they are extremely directional. And that is why we use those things to calculate the direction and just take the probabilities of the direction. Learn how to counter trade your indicators, like most people who trade traditional indicators. We learn how to use our indicators. And yes, you can counter trade them, but you do not need to. The overwhelming majority of the time, you can just do what the indicators are telling you, because that is what the probabilities are telling you is going to be. And most of the time, they are correct. Why are they correct? Because maths. That's why. And 3 rules for being a successful trader are, to remind you, taking profits, right? Take your profits early and often. And that's number 1. Number 2 is limit your loss, right? That means if you're entering a trade and it goes against you, get out as quickly as you can. So if you're trading on the 1 minute or 5 minute or 10 minute, if the asset goes against you, even, for a couple of minutes or a candle or whatever time frame you're on, get out of the trade, because you can get wrecked really quickly if you have a bad position, or you can just lose a lot of money. If you're not leveraged, you can still lose a lot of money. And volatility demonstrates why you should not be using leverage, if at all possible, when you're trading volatile assets, because it can go against you very, very quickly. And you can lose a lot of money very, very fast. That's why it's better to trade without leverage, in my opinion. And it's much safer. And it lets you basically constantly take your profits on a regular basis, fill up those little buckets of liquidity. It's like, imagine you're dipping your little bucket of liquidity into a stream. That bucket, the liquidity is the money flowing through the stream. And the idea is to dip in your bucket when it's empty, let it get full, and pull it out as soon as you hit your target. Don't be greedy, because there will be another occurrence of opportunity. The bucket out, you'll have profit in hand, you'll have more capital in your base to trade, and whatever the position is that you trade, whatever the next trade is that you make, you will have more capital in your base. So your position can be larger, right, by default, or your holdings will be larger. And even if you keep your positions for trading the same, you'll have more and more capital, and you'll be stacking more and more assets. That's how you do it, right? You repeat the liquidity bucket filling process many times a day, as many as possible, right? That's why it's great to trade low time frames, because you don't have to be in a trade for a long time, right? And like Bilbo said earlier in the stream, if you try to swing trade volatile assets, you're going to get wrecked, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Because trading volatile assets and trying to swing trade them, well, they zigzag, right? They zigzag around the mean. And that's why the expression is returns mean revert. Price doesn't. Price follows the returns, but it does not always mean revert. Price just follows whatever the returns are doing. It is the returns that lead. It is the volatility that determines those returns, right? It's the standard deviation of returns that determine the returns on investment. It is a foolish thing, and go to sleep without any open trades on the market, so you don't have to stress it, and you don't have to worry about it, because it doesn't matter where the asset is tomorrow or whenever it is the next time you get back on the charts. If you closed your positions in profit, whatever position it goes to, your capital base will be bigger than when you started the last day, and you can then trade regardless of what the price is in whatever the direction is that you want to go, as long as you're trading the right way and you make profits again. So be consistent about that. Be disciplined about it. That's what I have to say for y'all.
I came back from the bathroom and I was French. I do not know what happened.
Leverage. Do not use the leverage.
The leverage. My leverage on the bidet was not working properly. Did not know what to do.
The Laplace distribution of the bidet was very, very.
So I used this American thing called the baby wipe. Took care of everything. Okay, so anyway, I'm back. Well, let's see. The dollar hit the bottom of the weekly range. We're getting a 15-minute candle to the top side now. Let's see what happens. I really wanted to look at it over here real quick. Let's see. Not the 5-day. Actually, probably coming back down the wave trend wouldn't be better. Let's see. If this 5-day candle tomorrow closes inside that 9 log MA, next week, definitely could see the dollar down around 104. Peel off another 1.5 points. Oh, dollar. Oh, boy. Let's see here. Let's see on this daily. What are these wicks going into? Not good, dollar. Not freaking good. Let's see something real quick. These log MAs doing. They both kind of variance flat, my friends. Okay. Look at the 4. Let's look at that old 4 hour. Dun, 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 dun. Well, took a bunch of stuff off my chart so it would load quicker. Yeah, that old wave trend on the 4 hour, man. 33 power mean crossed down to 2. Yikes. Log MAs. So what's that telling me? The sell pressure is on. All volatility lengths are expanding, negatively correlated. Let's work down a little farther here. Give me something that's bouncing off a wave trend in these lower time frames. Well, got to populate my power mean band for me to see that. Come on now. Yeah, boy, everything's acting a little slow right now. Ah, boy, got up above it. Got up above it. I mean, on this 90-minute, right? If wave trend crosses up Fisher, we're about to see it on the 45 when I drop down there. Okay, bottom side of the power mean band 2. Bottom side of pretty much 90-minute power mean band was right around the bottom of the weekly range. I'd be a bit surprised to see this thing pop right back up here to the 9 and 33 log MAs and reverse wave trend. 0.58, 0.583. Now here on the 45, we will probably see that wave trend did cross back up. Nah. What is that? And these 3 45-minute candles, man, boy, it just dumped out. Got up above everything. Look at that wave trend turn back down pretty hard. And then that wick right into it, and then it dumped out. Again, what's a wave trend up down here? 105.573. About the same. About the same. We're going to have to go down here pretty damn low. Where'd that wick go? Remember, that wick is at the bottom, within $1 or $2, bottom of that weekly range. Got down below the 33-minute reverse Fisher. You can see wave trend did cross up on the 33. So that's the first time frame. Heading down through the workflow where it did happen. Boy, this dollar's setting up pretty damn bearish going into this weekly close tomorrow. Of course, you're gonna get a bounce down there at the bottom of the weekly. I mean, I literally, first thing I started talking about when we went to the dollar, I was like, dollar's going to come down to the bottom of weekly range and it's going to bounce. Well, there it is. Just the way it is. Now it got back up to the 4 hour bottom side of the 1 SD. Let's see if it rejects there. If it does, you can see the dollar down here. It'll break it. Maybe go to the 2 SD on this 4 hour. And what do we got? About an hour, 2 hours? What do we got? No, I think we got an hour. 11 o'clock. Let me flip this on 4 real quick. Yep, 51 minutes. 51 minutes. Bottom of the daily range. Bottom of the daily range is at those like 45, 33, those wave trends, right around that area. I'd be a bit surprised to see this thing come right back up to here. And we'll figure out what's going to go on when it taps these wave trends. Yeah, the 15 minutes a little higher, but look, you are way outside the power mean band. Trend to the downside, bounce perfectly off the 3 SD. It's breaking up and it's breaking to the top side of the 2 SD. Prediction model hasn't flipped. I would imagine it's about to. Look at the DLP. DLP is sending a shot across the bow. This move to the downside is over, boys. Now that can change. That can change. All right. I mean, look at the correlation. Right? First, it was expanding negatively correlated. There's the correlation break. All 3 lengths at the same time. Power move. Power move, dollar. Trying to bounce. That can flip back, remember. Flip back real quick. See if there was some bull div down here in the 15-minute. Yep, bunch. Look at it all. Woo! Whole ride down. Now you're breaking back up. You're already setting up more hidden bear, though. But you got literally, I mean, hell, it started way down here. First stab, second stab, third stab. Every time it's popped a little bit, right? Look, back up to the 33 log MA. Now where does it go? Does it pop all the way up to wave trend? Because if it does, it'll blow It'll blow that high. It'll blow that hidden bear divergence out of the water. Then you're only going to have it the top. So yeah, dollar to really get rid of all this hidden bear divergence. We need a local high, man, up above like 105.745, or it's going to be battling this the whole freaking time. Here's what you look for though. Set up more hidden bear, then come down and get a perfect bounce off the zero mean with some more bull div. We'll see. Have to get a lower low, which would probably feed right into my narrative where you could literally see this 4-hour drop to a 2SD. 95 for Laplace, or that's the bottom. Is that the bottom? That's the bottom of the 68.3. Cowboy, it's a big one. Big 68. Pretty big 68.3 range. I guess not as big as yesterday, but still. Almost got there. 105.346. Let's be real. This thing would probably run closer down to 105. I'm talking about what I just said on the 15-minute. If those divergence plays work that way, could see that. We could see this thing do a 1SD move to the downside. But I would imagine this thing's going to stay in this weekly, man, until tomorrow. Bears and the bulls gives a nice range here for those guys to play off each other and just wreak havoc on everybody out there trading lagging information. I don't even remember what that's like. Every time I pull up the RSI to do a little comparison with the RSI and the returns oscillator, yeah, you really see it. You really see it. Oh, yes. Leverage. That is hilarious. I didn't even see that. So you were already being a Frenchman. Then I come back. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I came back French. There's a pretty cool dude just popped up on YouTube. You know, there's a lot of military guys out there getting their YouTubes. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made, man, if you can get a hell of a following and you got a good story to tell. But Taylor Kavanaugh, he was a Navy SEAL, ran into some problems. Hell, he was running into problems before he joined the military. It's a very similar story to mine, just getting involved with the wrong things at a young age. So he ended up, as he was a SEAL, I'll tell a quick little story. He got an aggravated assault charge. He was in a bar with a girl. You just got to be so careful, especially with your training and stuff. I mean, so he just literally knocks this guy out in the bar, gets aggravated assault charge. While he's out on probation, gets another one. So he gets a discharge from the Navy. So his story is he's sitting in his truck. He was homeless. Had a shotgun with him. He said, I was at the point, he's like, I was getting ready to pull the trigger, and I just had this epiphany. I'm going to go join the Foreign Legion. So now he is a French Legionnaire. This dude is a badass, too. He's got a great story. It's definitely, if you want something to listen to while you're working or something, check him out. Taylor Kavanaugh. Pretty cool dude, man. Pretty cool dude. Built like a literal brick shithouse. The only workout this guy does, pull-ups, push-ups, dips. That's all he does. Got a little modified push-ups, does burpees and stuff. I mean, it's Navy SEAL famous for the old burpees. But, yeah, man, guy is just, rename him War Machine. War is ugly, but if you're going to be in it, you might as well be a machine, right? That's what I was talking about somebody the other day. It's like the world is a total train wreck. I feel blessed to be in the U.S., man. I feel blessed to be in the U.S. That's all. My heart goes out to any civilians out there being affected by war, but it happens, man. It happens. Back to the war going on in these charts. I'm not kidding. So you get the reject off the center of the weekly, right to the bottom. Now the dollar's trying to figure out what it wants to do. SPY's pulling back a little bit. What's Triple Q's doing? Up just barely. Minis are already moving. Like I said, gold's right back up at support level on the daily and follows. And if the dollar then bounces, I think it'd be almost a 1SD. That's what, if you are in a gold trade right now, be aware of this. Be really aware of this. Because if the dollar comes down here and then you get a real hard bounce and gold's like not having it, it's going to dump hard. We will see the center of that monthly before the close. I'm talking about the close tomorrow. Not the daily close of the day, the weekly. Now oil's getting a nice little bounce. Boil up to its old tricks, 4.6 down. Damn, down by 51.65, huh? Dude, not too long ago, that thing was 70, 80, something like that. Getting crushed. Coinbase up 11.2 now. Let's take a peek at Coinbase. Whew. Gapped up pretty much. I mean, that last 15-minute candle of the day, you came down, boy. You pretty much got really close to the top of that daily. I'll take that as I will take that. You're literally at the second resistance level on the weekly right now. Is Coinbase going to push to the top side of the weekly? If it does, wow, good for Coinbase, man. 108.43. Let me see something real quick. Let me put this on Coinbase because I cannot remember the high was on Coinbase. Oh, getting close to it right now. No, we're not. No, we're not. Damn. Yeah, that's when it came in. It's been doing nothing but selling off. Gotta love it. Opens up at 4:30. You see, it was a low 38. What was that low back here? 30, 31. Not bad, man. Not bad. Trying to make some moves. Coinbase, what are you doing? You wild dog. Look at all that bull that was setting up. DLP just starting too, man. DLP just starting. Well, you get up here at 2SD band, you're going to see this thing flying. 5-day, 140, 150 area. Interesting. Let's check this daily out. Oof. Goodness gracious. Look at the trend. Damn. Now, if this returns oscillator was below the zero mean, I'd be like, look out, man. Look out. Because you could set up some nasty bear div if you get a rejection area, but it crossed up, man. It crossed up. We going to get a higher high here? Any lower high, if that returns oscillator were to bounce down from the 2SD band here, is going to be bear div. This trend, though, and the volatility, goodness gracious. Oh, I didn't see that. 981's contracting positive. Contracting positive. What is this, daily? Let me see the 4 hour. I'm going to make a little prediction here. Oh, you're crossing up right now, too? Look at the trend. The trend. Oh, I get excited. Look at this outlier. That thing's almost standing dead straight. Holy crap. I haven't seen anything like that since my mid-20s. Holy crap. That's a hell of an outlier on the 4 hour there. That variance is just like, let's go. Let's go. Screw a slope. We're going straight up. Damn. Yeah, volatility in the 4 hour. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. That 981 on the daily. If this thing closes up here, it's going to flip. That correlation will break. Especially, look at the 4 hour trend, man. Trend. And you're literally, if you go up to the 2SD band right now, there is no bear div. Zippo. Coinbase getting me excited. I'm going to keep on going with this. Damn, these outliers. Coinbase knows how to throw a stiffy. I'm not going to lie. Holy shit. Trending. 90 minutes going into trend right now. You're above the 90-minute 99.7 Laplace too. So let me blow this up. Let me get a pride. 96.73. How much more time? 40 minutes. In the next 40 minutes, there's a 99.7% chance Coinbase pulls back inside like 96.7 area. See the 45. We just got a new 45 minutes, 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes ago. Let's see where this 45 closed. Wow. You don't do that often, man. That thing closed way outside it, too. Jesus. The 99.7 was at about 94.3. That 45-minute candle closed at 97.81. Damn. These outliers just keep getting more stiff. No bear div. This thing's due for a pullback, though. Remember that 90-minute candle. Look at the trend. Trend is your friend until its end. And then you flip. The variance outliers flip. Wind pullback. It's about perfect. 40 minutes, drop 3 points. I see it happening. PQ. VIX. VIX rising too. VIX almost up 2%. Remember though, I mean, guys, even the VIX lagging. Who's that out here creeping? Just making sure it's not a bear.
Bitcoin.
Had a neighbor said he saw a bear. I was like, sure, it wasn't a Bigfoot. It's like, no, definitely a little black bear. I'm like, yeah, they've been up here, man. They do make their way. We'll see. I'd like to see what Asa does when he sees his bear. Well, he's seen a couple out west, but expect that in the mountains.
Coinbase, huh?
Yeah, Coinbase, man. Jeez Louise. Like I just got done saying, this thing's probably going to pull back. If you look at the 90 minute, got 40 minutes left in the candle, I'm pretty sure. 37 and a half. And 96.66 is a 99.7 Laplace. I was like, so there's a 99.7% chance in the next 40 minutes this thing pulls back in that range. But then I dropped to the 45. Candle just closed, and it literally closed about 4 points outside the 99.7 Laplace. Crazy, man. Returns oscillator coming down. The only thing it's going to do is set up hidden bull like crazy. For that not to happen, this data set have to drop big time. What's that, 85? 12 points. Not today. Not for Bitcoin ripping. All right, I did the 33. Let's see this 15 minute. Jesus. That's what I wanted to see too, right? All the time frames above, that variance is still pushing to the top side. Look at the 15. It's coming down, negatively correlated. As this trend's popping back inside the 3SD. Boy, I love having the DLP on top, man. Good times. Talk about helping with profit taking. I love this little setup right here. Nice and simple, right? Nice and simple. It's not that I don't look at the Z-scores. I still will look at the Z-scores. But just wanted to keep it more simple for the streams, right? Variance, returns oscillator, entropy, or the Swiss Army knife. And then just volatility, man. Power mean band. You got to know where these power means are at. The reverse wave trend, just crossing back up the Fisher on the 15 on Coinbase. Whee!
The chart looks a lot like the Disney chart.
I don't even think. Did you say Disney?
Yeah, man, DIS.
Yeah, I don't even have it on mine.
I mean, Coinbase got a higher percentage gain on the day, but still not bad for the Mickey Mouse company. Nice move.
Oh, Mickey Mouse. Just think if they would just come out and just try to make people happy again and produce good entertainment, not a bunch of agenda bullshit, they'd probably do really, really, really well. I mean, everybody I know that has kids, they don't let them watch a Disney Channel anymore. There is so much programming and just BS on that thing. It is amazing. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, man. Crypto is just sucking the air out of these markets, man. Which, of course, it is.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Crypto is
Nice.
just a rippy-roo, man. Rippity-roo.
Yep.
Nothing really doing much. Coinbase, like you said, Disney. Yeah, this thing looks like it's getting ready to pull back. 96.66.
Yep.
A little bit over a point. At least for those 90-minute probabilities.
I had earnings today. But earnings were like a surprise of 13% or something. So
Who, Disney?
yeah, I mean, when you have mature company that has profits, it's not like it's when you have startups that have profits, everyone's like, oh, boo, boo, and then they dump on profits and surprises. But when you have like a mature company, typically, it's not always, but it very often happens when there's a positive report on earnings. It'll be good because people want to buy it or whatever. So
Yeah.
what happened? Obviously, if you look at the VEPS of it, it's a no-brainer of why it went up. But
Coinbase.
Earnings.
But
yeah, man. I mean, like, dude, Bonk was up 62% already.
Yeah, Bonk's ripping.
Today is crazy.
So the top of the weekly
Bitcoin
range
volume,
on Coinbase,
Bitcoin volume.
108.5. 108.5. If Bitcoin continues this move through the market close tomorrow, and I'm talking traditional market close tomorrow, you're probably going to see Coinbase up here at the top of the weekly. The BTC can manage to stay around 37. Coinbase is just going to go bananas.
Yeah.
Another stock, I was like, yeah, $30. I think it was like $36 or something. Coinbase got down to. We just looked at it. I can't remember though. It's like, yeah, that'd probably be a pretty good buy, along with Tesla at what, 200?
Right. He made a 6.5%.
Yeah. Solana pulling back a little bit. Let's check it out here. Where's it coming down? Jesus. Elevator. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's see. Well, yeah. Dude, top of the daily range is right here. 1SD. 68.3% chance Solana closes inside 46.3 area. And you got the top of the daily range supporting that notion. Tight. I mean, you got a tight daily range and the resistance were tight. God, how big is this range? I don't even have to scale this down. I'd be like, ooh, wait a minute here. Pull it up. No, it's about the same each way, each direction. That is a pretty damn tight. And you got the bottom of the daily at the 95 plus. Jesus. I'm going to measure this real quick. The old measuring tool. It's a beauty.
Up 5.6%.
6.5 point range, about 13.85% on Solana daily range. Pretty tight actually. But yeah, I see this thing closing inside the 1SD now. Considering the top side of the dailies right there, where I'm talking 90, we're talking at least second standard deviation. I mean, that before it was always like, you are never going to close outside these daily, weekly, monthly. Volatility does interesting things, man. Makes you realize really quick, yeah, these are good. These are good areas of interest. But when volatility kicks in, look out, man. That's why we use Laplace distribution. You're always going to find that 99.7 Laplace outside the 3SD, usually quite a ways away. Those are good areas for volatility to catch, or at least to snap that data set off and be like, whoa, where are you going? And so is it really that, or is it the algos that are running the market? They know where those levels are at. You hit a 99.7% range, those guys are going to flip the mode, man. They are going to flip that intraday mode. If it does it quick, they're just raking in profits. You go down to the 30-second time frame and look at all the ebb and flow going on. There you go. They're taking all those trades up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So when all the dummies going to try to short again? And here's what it do. So say Sol pulls back to the daily range, or Bitcoin pulls back. Then people will be like, oh, I got liquidated. Oh, now I'm going to go short. People are insane, man. You got to know. Like right now, am I long in Solana right now that it's up here by the top of the daily? Absolutely not. I would have taken profit. That's where I'm taking profit. Would I have missed out on a bunch of move? Yeah, man. Look at all these different profit-taking opportunities. Number one, you get in a short immediately. Boom. Then you're bouncing, right? Then you rock it up to the daily. Let me scalp to the first resistance level. Scalp to the top side of the 68.3. Kind of going sideways here, but you get this nice bounce on the first resistance level. 1 SD profit. 95 for Laplace. I mean, this just goes on and on and on. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, bonk up. Yeah, bonk pulled back.
Yep.
55. Hell, it was up 70%.
Right.
Crazy.
Had some
Good
nice
Lord.
movement today.
Yeah, we'll see it on here. Let's see this real quick.
What was that?
Hello.
What was that sound?
That's not. That was nothing. Don't worry about it.
Where are you? There it is.
Wow,
Let's
look
see.
at that. Green bubbles everywhere.
Green bubbles everywhere. And they are bonk haters, man. Bonk, nowhere to be found. They are totally bonk haters. It's so funny. Where the hell's Solana on here? There it is, 9.3. Pepe. I mean, you gotta love meme coins, man. Meme coins. Really? But of course, FTX tokens up 50%. Why wouldn't it be? This is crypto, man.
Yeah, right,
It's crypto.
right. It is up 7, almost 8%.
IOTA. IOTA's still around. That thing didn't die. Thought it died.
No, ADA, Cardano.
Oh yeah, no Cardano. Cardano ain't dying. Hell's ton.
No. Ton coin. Look at
Is that?
Huobi token, man, 20% almost. That's crazy.
Yeah.
19%.
FTT. I mean, what the hell? How in the hell is Bonk not on here, man?
A bunch of.
They're just haters.
You got regular hex, and you got e-hex, and you got pulse. There's all these like hex derivatives. It's crazy.
Who's got the pump on? Who's got the pump on? Who's got the pump on? There's that fake Bitcoin down 2.3 in the last hour. Old Craig wrong. What a knucklehead. What an egomaniac.
Yeah.
I mean, what an absolute clown.
Well, I'm so.
If you're Satoshi, move a
Right.
Bitcoin out of that wallet. That's all you got to do.
That's
all you got to do.
Move a Satoshi.
Just move one Satoshi out of that wallet. You scammer.
Yeah.
People are so funny.
Just sign a transaction from the wallet.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
sign a transaction from the wallet. Can't even do that.
No.
Oh, but I put it in a trust. And I don't have control of the trust.
Of course you did.
Trust in my wife's name, so I don't control it. Or whatever his accent is.
Nice. Soul up 108% this month. Or at least the last 30 days. Wow. Good job.
Yeah,
a lot of things,
well.
man. Link. EHEX, 173.
Link.
Whatever the hell Tau is. Pulse up 76. Rune, 133. Boy, we're having a shitcoin parade, man. That's why we haven't heard a lot from Crypto Warlord.
Hey, Matt must be happy. Matt must be loving the Gala gains.
This is like Crypto Warlord time.
Right?
He's got his pet monkeys running the mines. He's at home trading shitcoins.
Yeah.
I know you're listening to me right now somewhere. Where are you?
Yeah. Probably on one of the other channels.
Got his 5-gallon bucket Wi-Fi monkey deterrent system set up. He is ready to rock and roll. God, still have it. For the year. Holy shit, what is CFX?
Yeah.
Render? What the hell? CAS up 2,280. You only see this shit in crypto, boys. You only see this shit. Show me a stock up freaking 500% this year. Crazy.
Right.
Engine. God, man. There was a lot of hype about that at one time. Apparently. Solana up 220%. Neo. Chi-Coms. Let's see here. Even Tron. I'm not even allowed to look at Tron. I'm probably
97%.
I'm probably getting cease and desist notice as we speak, just because I got my mouse on Tron. They're like, that guy raped and pillaged. He is no longer allowed to even buy one of these, whatever the hell they're called, Trons. Oh God, the good old
Oh,
days.
Bitcoin's up 124% on the year. That's fairly impressive.
Very, very,
More than fairly
very
impressive.
impressive. Bitcoin Cash. God, what is all this stupid shit? Aave. Another Solana. Just taking a little peek here. Got crypto bubbles floating around, man. Floating around. Crypto bubbles. All right. Bye-bye, crypto bubbles. There we go. Soul pulled back to the top side of the 1SD and that top side of the daily range. Pop on bonk here. God, bonks are resilient as hell. Yeah, my bonk stack the other day was worth like, I don't know, $80. It's worth like $400 or $500 now. Like, what the hell, bonk? Getting ready to swap it into Soul. Possibly. Soul popping off that daily range. That, hey, like I said, man, it wouldn't shock me. Everything's trending. Everything's trending. If you're out there trying to short crypto right now in a leveraged swing trade, what are you doing? Why? Well, number one, you probably don't have an entropy indicator. And when I was in the back, I heard Yasha give a great explanation of what entropy is. Most people have no idea what entropy is. Where do you ever use that in your daily lives? Right? Not a lot, man. Not a lot. But you know what? You really do. You just don't realize it. Right? Yeah. I mean, I usually know when my life is trending or in a random walk. That's for damn sure. I take advantage of the trending moments. I duck and cover when I'm mean reverting. Let's see here, Matic. 88, 38 cents, huh? Haven't looked at Cardano in a while. Yeah, nice move. Nice freaking move. 95 for Laplace, 2 SD. Got up to the 4 hour. Yeah, open up that 4 hour. 95 for Laplace and then pulled back. 95.4% chance that Cardano closes under 38 cents today. Where it is right now. Where it is right now. Yeah. Yes, people putting some more putting shorts back on. Was down 30%. Now it's only down 28. Of course, why not short it? As I shake my head, man. As I shake my freaking head. Yeah, there goes Spy sliding. Spy be a sliding. And gold made its way back up. Top of that monthly. Johnny, go ahead. You better close above the top of that monthly. Because if you don't, you're gonna see some lower numbers. 30, 34 being the next stop probably. Then you got literally down there around 1900. You got the bottom of the monthly range. And this month is fresh. What is it, the 9th? Man, oh man. Crazy, man. Look at this entropy turning back down on Coinbase. This thing's going right back up. Gotta love it. Let's see what takes it. Yeah, I'm back on crypto, man. Traditional markets, not giving it up. Not giving it up right now. Something I can work with here. Let's see. Jeez Louise. The Warlord's working on VET. VET is not, probably not too happy with that. 1.2%. Yeah, see, that's a problem, man. When you get into a longer position trading and you're in something and it's just not pumping with the rest of the crypto market, think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. That's why sometimes it gets hard. It gets hard to scout Bitcoin, right? In my emotion, I love Bitcoin. Those are the assets you probably shouldn't trade. Should just stack them because it's very hard. Right. You will get emotionally attached sometimes. You got to watch yourself. You got to watch yourself. But it's a no-brainer if you have a
Well, that's
nice
why it's
stack.
best not. Yeah,
Hedge your position by
we
shorting
always say
Bitcoin when
don't
it
trade.
pulls back. Stack those Satoshis. Stack those little Satoshis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're emotionally attached to any particular asset and you don't have the control to disconnect yourself emotionally, don't be trading that asset. Just if you want to have more of it, just stack it for sure. Which you do by taking your profits and then swapping. If you don't have, if your profit isn't in that asset, swap into that asset and hold it if that's what you want to do. But definitely don't trade things you're emotional about. But if I didn't have the discipline to trade it without emotions, I certainly wouldn't trade it.
We.
You know, I'd rather trade, I don't know, Doge or VET or whatever other
Doge not doing much either.
that I don't really care about. No, well, I mean, it's a meme coin, but you know, I wouldn't, you know, that's a joke. But like, you know, XRP or Litecoin or whatever, like coins that are liquid enough to trade without putting your emotions into it, unless for some reason you're emotional about whatever it is that you're emotional about. Generally speaking, don't trade it unless you happen to have really good emotional control about what you're trading. If you don't, it's just a bad idea. And you can prove it to yourself. By the way, you can test yourself. You can, you know, put in paper trades and see how you do on assets you're emotional with, and then put in, I don't know, $1, $5, $10, whatever you consider to be small money, and then trade that and see if you get an emotional rush of happiness or fear, either one, based on how your trade's going. That emotional feeling, you got to stop trading that asset until you don't have that emotional feeling about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
It's just not a good idea to be since you trade. It's just not a good idea.
Never.
Exactly. You know, you're gonna if you want that asset, just stack it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Find yourself a couple pet shit coins that you could care less about that are highly volatile and trade them. Stack, then take those profits, turn them into Bitcoin. It's pretty easy.
Exactly.
Crypto's pretty freaking easy.
Yeah, there's a reason people trade out. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Problem is, crypto in general, Jesus, for newbies that have never been exposed, whoo, I'm not gonna lie, very confusing. Very freaking confusing.
Very confusing and extremely risky if you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Sold as, unfortunately, it's sold by all the YouTube jimmies as this thing that's like, well, you can do it without any, you know, because it's decentralized and, you know, peer to peer, it's easy to do. Yeah, technically it can be easy to do. It doesn't mean it's easy to trade.
No.
Right? And, you know,
especially
you want easy to trade, sure, buy low, sell high. But like, where's low? Where's high? If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get wrecked.
And if you start getting interested on learning how to trade, there's a very high probability you're going to find people that you should not be listening to right out of the gate.
Yes.
That's the first problem.
Extremely high probability.
Yeah. So, if
you because those are the videos that get all the likes and the shares and the comments by people who don't have a clue, and therefore YouTube is like, oh, people like and share and comment on these videos. It must be addressing the questions that people are watching. Yeah, because they're questions by people who don't have a clue. But when you actually look for videos by people who do have a clue, guess what? There's far fewer people who actually know what they're doing, so they don't even know what to look for. So they don't even know what to look for. All they hear is when they start trading, all they hear is words like technical analysis. So they start searching up technical analysis videos. Bitcoin technical analysis videos, Litecoin technical analysis videos, Solana technical analysis videos.
This is the
and
kind
they
of
end up in all the same idiot places that 99.9999% of the video seeking public ends up. And then those videos just keep getting pumped higher and higher through the algo gods, because they're quote unquote delivering the content that people want to see. Well, no, they're not really. They're just delivering the video that's popular. It's just like a high school cliquish mentality when it comes to these stupid algorithms. And they're just delivering garbage that other people have clicked on. And because they don't have a clue what it's about, and it's about a serious subject, which is making money or losing it, click on what's popular. Oh, 10 million people saw this video. I got to go there. Obviously, people know this must be a good video if 10 million people saw it. No. 10 million lemmings who don't have a clue what they're doing clicked on it.
Called you lemmings.
And thought, oh, this is a great video. Because they don't know what they're doing. And they all got wrecked.
Lemmings.
They all got wrecked following that YouTube video. Non-advice advice.
Yeah, huh? Sounds like
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Crazy. It's just unreal the amount of garbage that gets passed off as good information because people don't have a freaking clue, and all they do is follow the ridiculous and irrelevant information. Like if even 1% of the trading public knew what they were actually doing, 1%.
Dude, this is so
it would
funny.
be a vastly different market.
So I put lemmings into the freaking GIF search. look at the GIF that popped up.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Pretty funny. Pretty freaking funny. Oh my god. I think he said don't jump. What? No, all right, jump. No. Jesus.
Exactly. It's like that. It's like the cartoon Trader.
Yeah.
Buy. Did he say buy? And then it switches in like, oh hell. Did he say hell? Sell. Like,
Totally.
The crazy. The masses.
Pretty fucking funny. Whoops.
Guys, stop. Don't stop.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it, man.
True. Like the masses, and it's not to be. I don't say it to be condescending to the people watching those YouTube videos. You think that you found the guru who knows the mostest. I'm not saying it to be mean to you or anything. I'm just saying it to wake you up and get you out of there, because I guarantee you, if you're watching one of the super duper popular channels, not getting the good information. Do you think I haven't seen those channels a lot in my years and years of being on YouTube and crypto? I have seen the big channels. I know what they are. They are utter garbage, right? They're selling you affiliate links. They're selling you clicks to buy their terrible products. They're selling you clicks to buy their useless courses. You clicks to deposit on exchanges. They're going to quote unquote give you a sign up bonus, half a Bitcoin or a quarter of Bitcoin or whatever they ask you to put in, or a whole Bitcoin. And then they're going to give you leverage on that money, and they're going to take that money right back from you real quick. Meanwhile, the guy that brought you there, or the girl that brought you there, is getting paid a big fat affiliate check for every single person that deposits. And I'm talking anywhere from 30 to 70% they get to 70%. Okay, so on the low end, 25% for the newbies who are just starting to affiliate for them. But getting 50%, not at all a problem. If you deposit a quarter Bitcoin, they're getting 0.125 Bitcoin from you. If you deposit a half a Bitcoin, they're getting a quarter Bitcoin from you. If you deposit 2 Bitcoins, and people do, they're getting a whole Bitcoin from you. That's what these guys are making money from. They're not making money from trade. I mean, you can see it over and over again. If you watch these guys, if you actually bother to track them, and people do, you can see how horrible their trading is when it comes to like, oh, here's my signals for the day or whatever. And yeah, not only will they play the both sides of the equation game, well, they'll have one account going up and one account going down, so they're always going to be right with one of them, right? But at the same time, they're going to give you these ridiculous signals, right? And they're going to tell you to buy here and sell there, even though they might say, oh, this isn't officially financial advice or something. They're just telling you wrong information, and they're getting you into the mindset that it's easy to copy what they're doing. You can't copy what they're doing. If I make a move now and I pull a trade, even if I tell you what it is, by the time you enter it, it's not the same trade. It doesn't matter if you copy me 2 seconds later, it's already not the same trade, right? So it's stupid to try to copy people's signals. It's just stupid. And people don't copy them on the second, because even if they watch it live, they might have some lag or they might have some delay. Or most likely they watch a recorded version of it. They tune into their favorite YouTuber an hour later after he posts, or 4 hours later, or 8 hours later, or whatever their time zone difference is, it might make a difference, right? So they'll watch it and be like, oh yeah, this guy does great stuff every day. I'll follow him and I'll do what he does on the day. Well, by the time you see the video, that move is irrelevant. And even if they tell you don't copy me because the moves are irrelevant, they're hinting at you very strongly to do it. And even if they're not, what they're doing is they're definitely trying to sell you some garbage course or tools or exchange link or all of the above, right? So just not worth it. Don't get sucked into YouTube Jimmy's world. I'm telling you, if you're a newbie in this world, just don't do it. Like, learn to trade the VEPS. You will be very happy that you're not wasting.
Yeah. If you're a new trader, never traded before, and you found alpha trading,
garbage information.
Yay! You don't have to get all that old garbage out of your mind. Yeah. So the 6 minute came back to the wave trend. That is going down through the workflow. 6 minute came back to test wave trend. We're about to see how bullish it really is. But now look, go up here on the 3-day. Got the Laplace bands up. Talked about this too, 3-day and 2-day, 95 for Laplace. They both closed today. So there's a 95.4% chance when it comes to the 3-day, Bitcoin doesn't close today over 37,566. On the 2-day, it's a little higher. Show 37,706. Interesting. Having outliers. Good Lord. And every macro time frame is trending. Strong trending. Look at the DLP was contracting, right? DLP was coming back down. Look at this thing, man. And I'll tell you what, we got to get the close of the day. So here's what I really want to see. So if we're talking about a weekly candle, the weekly on Bitcoin, 95 for Laplace, 38,359. By the close Sunday night, there's a 95.4% chance BTC will not close over. Let's just say, because if the volatility moves, that's going to move up probably 40 more bucks. 38.4. That BTC will not close over about 38.4. 38 in between 38,350, 38.4. 95.4% chance. All right, and we're sitting where we're at now. Got to be careful there. This is profit taking time. Take your profit.
Yep.
Good Lord. All you longs. Instead, what do most of them do? They just add on to their position. Create more leverage. Pretty nuts, man. Pretty freaking nuts. Then you go look at all the open interest. It's just like, wow. Quite a bit of open interest. Yeah. Let the good times roll.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Or as they say down in Louisiana, laissez les bons temps rouler.
Hey, oui.
Laissez les bons temps rouler.
You told Jimmy said you must short the top on Bitcoin. We're there. Everybody must short it. Did he say go? Did he say jump? I think he said jump. That's the craziest thing to me. You literally have people that have no clue how these markets really operate. And they're doing technical analysis streams and getting tens of thousands of views. Are you one of them? Are you one of them watching these people? Man, oh man, oh man. And then you wonder why you're losing money. And you'll see it. You'll see it. I guarantee. I mean, we just showed all the shorts that got liquidated. Why are you going short?
Yeah.
In a trending move. Intraday, no problem. If you're a low time frame volatility trader, you don't have to explain to me why you're shorting any asset. Because if you read the VEPS correctly, you're going to see it. You're going to see it when it's time. When's it going to mean revert? Macro time frames, and I'm talking swing trades, because that's the dangerous game you're playing in. You're up here. Guys, it is trending hard to the top side, man. Maybe you haven't noticed. Maybe you haven't freaking noticed. Here's the weekly. Here's the freaking weekly.
Yeah, like if you're trading like 15,
it's up 150%. What are you going to do?
15 minutes, right? Yeah. On Bitcoin, you should have taken a profit an hour ago, right? Yeah. But if you didn't, because you're not trading low time frames, well, there's other information you got to know. And if you don't see what we're looking at, you don't have a clue.
Yeah. And the weekly is just
a guarantee.
The weekly just putting its boots on. Crazy. Trending. Can't get an entropy read on the monthly. That's all right. That's all right. You got to do 5-day, 3-day, 2-day. Trend. And the weekly is just firing up. The weekly starts pushing these bands. Oof. I'm going to say, though, got the top side on the DLP here just getting close, man. Getting close. Everything's contracted, negatively correlated on the weekly. This thing is just walking up like a champ. And you see that on the weekly, and you go down, you break the daily, all the volatility is expanding, positively correlated. Pretty nuts. Jesus, what's going on over here? A lot of people, a lot of whales just sold. Who's sweeping? Sweep them whales. Sweep them whales. Pumping out good music. Damn, he just put out a remix on Uncut Gems. I haven't heard it yet. Driving me nuts. Need to hear that shit. And already getting ready to drop the second single, which eventually will be the album. Pretty sure it's going to be about 12 songs, somewhere in that range. So if you're one of those artists, and I'm not good because your mom's like, your music's so good, honey. Talk about you got a nice little social media file. Get a hold of me. I'll put you in contact with some really cool people that are literally signed by Def Jam. So if you got good music, you need to talk to the whales. They will definitely listen to your demos. And if they like what they hear, they will bring you into the studio. Let me see here. Crazy. What you doing, girl? Another sunny day in paradise. 81 yesterday. Going in the second week of November, I'm like, hey, man, I like it. I mean, it went from just straight from summer to fall. I mean, it was like the lows were like 25 last week or something. Then here we go. Low last night was like 65 or something crazy. I'll take the warm weather. I will take the warm weather. And I just got my license plate for my new car, and it's so funny. I'm a numbers guy. I'm not going to tell you in what order, but there's two pairs of numbers, and the first pair of numbers is 65, and then the other pair is 45. What do we got? We got a 9 and an 11. Got to love it. Indeed, sir.
Brain dance! Brain dance!
That's right. Proud Army veteran. All right, let's go, baby. Let's get our shit together. What are we doing here, Bitcoin? Hovering. Remember about those those macro time frame 95 for Laplace. This is what's great about the probabilities. I don't care what asset you're trading. Although, if we're talking a weekly time frame, 95 for Laplace, more or less you're looking at a crypto, because traditional markets, unless there's an earnings play or something, just don't move like this, man. And I'm telling you, people are still getting gaslighted about cryptocurrency. I know people that won't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
For sure. Yeah.
Like the deniers got a hold. When that thing was getting down there around 15K, got a hold of a few people. I was like, when are you going to figure it out, man? What? Bitcoin? Dude, that thing is going to dirt. That thing's going to zero. Yeah. I was like, I'll bet you anything that this thing's getting ready to pump. And, you know, I've talked about one of my friends before. He's still sitting on his pile of gold. Oh, boy. I literally told him to sell all his gold when gold was at 2K and buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was a lot lower. He'd be in a lot more profit. It's not about that for him. He's got plenty of money. But it's just a point, man. It's just a freaking point. In my opinion, if you're stacking for the future, for your wealth, in my opinion, it's not going to be in metals, man. It's going to shift more where all that stuff's going to be just used in industry. I don't think it's going to be a store of value anymore. Not when digital assets really take over. Oh, that's never going to happen. Is that what you think? Look, they want total control, not just some control. Digital assets is the way. They're going to track everything you do. It is definitely the plan. That's why those of us that are smart enough to see the future know that. It's just fortunately, it's the crazy world we live in, man. Nothing is private anymore. I mean, your damn phones. It's even more scary when you're not even like talking to somebody online or texting about something, but you're literally just thinking about buying something, and then you pull up YouTube and ads for that are on your YouTube page. What? Are they that advanced?
Yep.
I do believe they are, man.
Yes.
They are in our minds, man. It isn't.
They are.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. I told my mom about it one time. She's like, no way. How would they even ever be able to do that? Then she texted me a couple days later. She goes, oh, my God. She's like, I just did kind of a practice. And I really I was thinking about la, 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 la. And then I went and I got online, ads everywhere for it. I was like, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. It's a lot more advanced than people think. Put it this way. Like the military is like 50 years ahead, but the secret stuff, hundreds of years ahead. The shit you don't hear about. It's insane, man, how far ahead. And we're just down here, right? Chilling. We should all have Tesla coils outside our house drawing energy from the 0 point energy. My bad. It's out there, man. Free energy everywhere. But energy is a total mafia. One of the biggest. The old energy mafia. What you going to do? What time is it? Yep. That's what I was going to do. We're going to start starting these at 9:20 and ending at 11. Gives me a little more time, too, in the morning to prep. I was all excited. Had more coffee in me. Oh, it's good stuff. So, yeah, guys. Crypto's looking good. I mean, you got BTC over 37. We got 95.4% probabilities on the macro. Close today. Remember I said it's like 37.4 something and 37.7 is the 2-day and 3-day. So, yeah, I see those definitely. Let me go over here real quick. Let's see real quick here. One SD 36.8. Not surprised me at all. Would not surprise me at all. 1, 2, 3. You see where we did not close a 15-minute candle above? See that area right there? That's the top of the weekly range. You think it's just happenstance that you don't close that candle above that area and then it starts selling off from there? Right back down to the 95 for Laplace, where there's a 95.4% chance today's candle on Bitcoin closes below $37,052.50 to be exact. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty freaking crazy. But meanwhile, people come on that don't know what we're doing here and be like, this is ridiculous. What is this you're looking at? Do you not see these candle closes and wicks running into these levels? I mean, God, man. That's why it's not that we get super frustrated, because we need a lot of people on the other side, right, of our trades that are using lagging information instead of leading information. There is a massive difference, guys, gals, all you traders out there. It's good to see a lot of women too coming into the space. Trade on. Trade on. Trying to get my nephews, nieces involved while they're young. Jesus, man. You kidding me right now? If you're stacking Bitcoin as a kid right now, good on you. Good on you. Don't worry about the price. Stack on, son. Stack on. Get your Satoshi on. Do the Satoshi dance. All right, guys. Let me see here. Pop back over. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Make sure I did not miss anything. I don't believe I did. Yeah, good time to fly. Good to see you here. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. We're going to be starting these streams 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time now. Throwing a little monkey wrench into the old algo. Seen a little drop off, but we'll see what's going on. Although it could have a lot to do. We're going to try to keep this focus on trading. I do fly off the handle a little bit every once in a while with like world events and shit. We're going to stop doing that. Keep this focused on trading. But yeah, with all that being said, crypto market bullish, very, very bullish. Keep in tune. Tomorrow's stream going to be really good. Thanks for all the support in the Discord. You guys are great. I know the times have been a little off lately. We're going to stick to 9:20 for now and see how that works out. And it's 4:20 in Israel, so it's perfect. Hopefully everybody will sit back, smoke a big bowl. That's right. But all that being said, wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. Peace. Alpha Trading out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.